Today we're going to take a look at Carbide Create. We're going to do a quick project using just the vector tools in Carbide Create to create a snowman. We will be using a 4-inch piece of 1x6. We're starting up with a blank workspace. We're going to need to go to the setup window. That's your setup icon right there, the gear. Click on that, opens up your job setup window. We're going to set the width to 4, the height to 5.5, the thickness to 3/4. Your 0 height will be the top of the workpiece. Toolpath 0 will be in the lower left corner. The material will be set to softwood for the pine. The machine is set to Shapeoko, and we've got the unit set to inches. Click OK. We're going to go up here to the View menu and turn off Snap to Grid. Okay, let's go to the Vector Tools and grab the Circle tool. Click and drag to make a circle. With the circle still selected, click on the Scale tool, and let's make it 3 inches. Click Apply and then click Done. Drag the large circle to the bottom, copy that one, and paste it. And we're going to make that one the medium-sized one. Click the Scale tool, scale this one by eye, kind of put it so that it's lined a little bit. Copy that one and paste it. And again, scale this one down, small. Okay, there's your head. All right, so then we're going to select all of the circles and we're going to align them. So click the Align tool and we're going to align the centers, and there they're aligned. So now we have 3 different vectors and we only want one. So with all of them selected, we're going to go over here to the Boolean tools, and there's one that is a Boolean union that is going to union the vectors. So click on that, and now we have one vector. And it still doesn't quite look like a snowman, so we're going to scale it down, but this time we're going to hold the Shift key and pull from the top and kind of squash it a little bit there. There we go. Looks a little bit more like a snowman. All right, now with that selected, we're going to go to the Move tool, which is the cross arrows all the way to the left. Click on that. And you're going to set the center anchor. So half of the 4-inch width is 2. Half of the height is 2 3/4. We set that, click Apply, click Done. And now he's in the center. Being that our snowman is being cut out of 3/4-inch pine, we're probably going to want a flat surface here on the bottom for him to stand on. So we're going to create a rectangle. We're going to drop that in down here on the bottom and set it where we want to cut off the bottom of the snowman to give him a flat surface to sit on. And you select them both, but make sure they're selected in the proper order. You want the rectangle to be the dotted line selection, and then click Subtraction. There we go. Now that's the dotted line. Click Subtraction, and voila, we have a flat surface. Going to go back to the Move tool and recenter him. 2.75, click Apply, click Done. And now we have plenty of space all around him to be able to clamp our work down. So now let's set up a toolpath. Click on the Toolpaths tab, and we're going to want to set up a contour. So make sure this is highlighted, and click on the contour. Start by selecting your bit. Carbide Create has a great default library to choose from. You can choose one and save your own custom settings. I'm using an 1/8 inch downcut bit with a 1/2 inch flute. It's set to cut at 75 inches per second at 0.6 of an inch. Use that, click OK. The start depth is always going to be 0, and because we're cutting at 0.75 piece of wood, we want to set that to 77 so that it cuts through to the wasteboard. And the offset direction right now is set to the inside, and you can see where the cut path is the blue line here, and it's set to the inside. We want to set that to the outside. Okay. And now we need to add tabs to it to keep it from flying out while the cutting process is going on. So we're going to make these about 0.2 of an inch for this piece, and then put them in places where you're going to be able to sand them easily. Click OK. And this is our Snowman outside cut. So Carbide Create estimates, with the parameters set the way they are, that it will take 2 minutes to cut this. And down here we have a simulation menu so that you can take a look and see what it's going to look like. I'm choosing beech because it's closest to pine. And there you have it. This is what it looks like. And you click and drag and you can take a look at it from different angles. If you have multiple pieces, you're cutting multiple shapes at the same time. You can see how they sit next to each other and whether or not it's going to work. You can show the tool paths, they show up as green. And the rapids are, there's only one here, and it's where it's plunging to start. And then you can save your G-code. And it will create the G-code for you. Don't forget to save your project. Watch for part 2 on this. We're going to take it out and put it on the machine, and I will have that all in a second video for you. Thanks for watching. If you liked this and thought it helped in any way, click the like button. And there's always subscribe, and I will send you the newest ones when I get them done.